What am I going to do with all these lemons? When life gives you lemons, you make lemon bars. Let's get cooking. I need lemons. Lots of lemons.
Holy shit.
This has got to be one of the best seasons for citrus. All the trees I saw back home were covered with fruit. Up north, my buddy had tons of lemons on his tree, and he gave me a bunch of them. So what better to do with lemons than to make lemon bars? Here's what you'll need. I found this recipe from one of my favorite online chefs, Chef John. I can trust his recipes. They work for the ketchup-puree. So I got started. I've adapted this recipe based on what I had available and the fact I wanted more lemon flavor out of my bars. There are two components to lemon bars, a shortbread crust and a lemon custard topping. For the shortbread you'll need 1 cup of flour, a stick of butter, or half a cup, a quarter cup of powdered sugar, quarter to a whole teaspoon of vanilla extract, depending on how much vanilla flavor you want, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. For the lemon custard, you're going to need 3 eggs, 1 cup of white sugar, 2 tablespoons of flour, a tablespoon of lemon zest. You'll need the skin of about 1 to 2 lemons for this, a quarter to half a cup of lemon juice. It'll be about 2 to 3 lemons worth of juice. If you want more lemon flavor, use more juice. You can use the same lemons you grate for the zest as you do for the juice. For special kitchen equipment, you'll need a mixing bowl or two, an 8x8 or 9x9 inch glass bottom pan, a cheese grater, some measuring cups and spoons, and a mixing spoon. You may also use a whisk if you have one. First, you'll want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. We start by making the shortbread crust. Spray the glass bottom pan with some cooking spray. Note we are not using parchment paper here, and you'll see why soon. First, you'll mix together 1 cup of flour and the stick of butter. The butter needs to be at room temperature before mixing, and it is likely that you just pulled it out of the fridge, so allow that to warm up before throwing it in the bowl. Now to combine the two, I'm using the combination of my spoon and a biscuit cutter. It's a little tricky getting that butter incorporated. When finished, it really didn't look much different in the bowl than when I started. Well, okay. To add to the shortbread mixture, you want to add in the quarter cup of powdered sugar, salt, and the vanilla extract. When you mix this together, you should have a slightly fluffy cookie dough mixture. Now you must press this shortbread dough into the bottom of the pan. Put some water on your fingers to help it stick. As non-sticky as my dough felt in the bowl, it actually pressed into the pan fine. Fill up the pan with the dough and press it all in. When complete, use a fork to put some holes in the dough to prevent any hot spots while baking. Well, okay, here's how my dough turned out, and let's compare it to how Chef John's looked. Note that I made my dough before I watched any of Chef John's video, so it's interesting to see how different it came out. And the lemon bars in the end still came out fine, but we're not there yet. This shortbread crust bakes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 22 minutes, so get that in the oven. So while that is baking, we'll prepare the lemon custard to top the crust. Now if you have 2 bowls, this would be a great time to use the second one. If not, you will need to clean up your first bowl as you likely have some leftover dough in it. To make the custard, crack open the 3 eggs in the bowl and beat them. Add the white sugar and 2 tablespoons of flour and stir that all together. And we must make magic happen with these lemons. Take that cheese grater and zest the skin of 2 of the lemons. This will be a bit tedious, but eventually you can collect the zest and add it to the custard mixture. Believe me, I do not like zesting lemons. Now you can juice those 2 lemons you zested, plus a 3rd one, to get all the juice you need to add to your mixture. If you want more lemon flavor, juice 4 lemons. If you want less, only juice the 2 that you skinned. Or only juice the 2 that you zested. Stir that custard mixture together while waiting for the shortbread mixture to finish cooking. Once you get that shortbread base out of the oven, pour that lemon custard over the crust in that pan. It won't look that thick after pouring, but once you start cooking it, it will thicken up pretty quick. The pan goes back into the oven for another 25 minutes at the same temperature. When the lemon bars are done, you should see a somewhat frosted layer on top of the custard layer. This is sugar that has risen to the surface while the custard hardened. Pull the lemon bars out of the oven and allow them to cool for at least 30 minutes. This should be enough time for the custard to fully set. Using a hot knife, cut the lemon bars into squares. Remove the bars from the pan and give them a nice dusting of powdered sugar. And that's it. Enjoy your lemon bars. These came out perfect. Remember, when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. I still have a lot of lemons left over, so hit that subscribe button if you want to see me make more baked goods with lemons. If you liked this recipe, hit the thumbs up button. Leave a comment below if you made these lemon bars and let me know how they turned out. If you want to see more recipe videos, check out one of the ones here. We'll see you in the next one.